I want you to go full Jack Nicholson in The Shining and just let's see what happens.
Sam Delich, Kylah, how the bloody hell are you?
Great.
Very bloody well.
Great.
Oh,
Very
to
happy
hear it.
to be here.
Well, congratulations to you both on Territory. It's probably the best Australian series that I've seen in a long, long time.
Oh my gosh. Inflate our ego more.
What was it about this series that made you want to get involved?
Oh my gosh.
I have never actually seen an Australian series like this, so when I read it, I kind of went, whoa, you know, this isn't just like your usual kind of outback tale, like it's actually a character piece, which
Yeah.
is so rare.
Yeah.
And the sheer size of it, just so epic. And I think the fact that we knew that we would be shooting on location on a cattle station, I mean, like,
Who gets that
yeah,
experience?
I think that's the
Like,
experience.
honestly, I wanted to get in there. I wanted to explore Shani's character, and I wanted to experience that world because I hadn't before. So that was my main drive to get in there.
I want to talk a little bit about the Croc Egg Scene for you specifically. Now, I want to believe that you were there a few feet away from a crocodile, but health and safety makes me feel like that probably was creative camera angles.
Maybe.
Tell me a little bit about that.
Oh, movie magic, man.
Yeah, well, we did actually get into a chopper. The chopper didn't take off, but it was really, really fun to film that moment. Like, it's a moment where you get to see a little bit more lightheartedness in Shani's story, and the back and forth with Marshall there as well, and they're just like, they're so ecstatic and happy afterwards, and going out and getting in there and pretending that there's a croc there. There wasn't a croc there. It was really fun. It was just like jittery and fun, and yeah, I loved it. We did get close to crocs when we were at the. Oh wait, you weren't there.
No, I wasn't.
But what is it called? There's a croc place.
There's a
Up
few
in the
watering
NT.
holes with crocodiles in the NT, and we did see a few of them. But all
No,
the
in
other...
Darwin.
Oh, in Darwin. Oh, the croc... Yeah.
There's
yeah.
like a place where you can go and like look at crocs and feed crocs and stuff. Oh, when I saw the eggs, got very close
There
to a
you go.
croc there.
Now, Sam,
Yes.
your character is really enthralling throughout this whole series.
Oh, I appreciate that.
Brooding and dark, but also oddly funny and kind of charismatic.
Well...
Well, that's
You do
just
say
it.
so. Yeah.
Thank you.
Tell me a little bit about getting into character with Rich.
It was actually really hard, to tell you the truth. I felt like I knew this guy already, but the hardest thing was his sort of mental state throughout the show. You know, he starts out as like cheeky and fun and kind of the leader of our little band of musketeers, but as the show progresses, it kind of gets darker and darker and darker. And so that was, it was definitely a challenge diving into that headspace. Especially, you know, like episode 3, for example, or episode 6, not to spoil anything, it's a little rough around the
There's a lot
edges.
that
There's a
goes
lot,
on.
and I think, finding the levels for me was the biggest thing. I think out of all the characters, I kind of get to have the most fun in the show. And Greg McLean helped that. You know, I'm a big fan of just going all out, making bold choices, and Greg would reel me in or be like, oh, go. I think the best bit of direction he gave me was, not to ruin anything, but in episode 6, he sort of said, I want you to go full Jack Nicholson in The Shining and just let's see what happens.
That's great. Now, the idea of the Aussie larrikin almost as a villain, it feels really refreshing to me watching.
Totally.
It felt almost John Jarrett, Wolf Creek-esque. Was there more inspiration there?
I spoke to Greg a lot about Wolf Creek, actually.
Yeah.
I love Wolf Creek. I think, like I said, it was about the light and shade. You know, when Rich needed to be dark, Greg was like, let's really go there. Let's go scary. And when we needed a bit more humour and lightness, I think we kind of bounced off each other pretty well. So,
Yeah, absolutely.
Now, the series is perfectly set up for a second season. Without giving too much away, and no spoilers or anything like that, what would you like to see from a second installment?
I don't know. Just more of it. It's great how it is, and I would love to see like the stories continue and to see the intricacies that follow with the second
I think there's
season.
so many more characters in the Northern
So much,
Territory that
yeah.
can be introduced. I mean, just the local bull catchers and ringers that we got to meet.
Yeah.
There's characters that almost are too large for screen, and there's so many people you can put on. You know, you could film and get in the show, and I think, just expanding the story a bit more.
Yeah, and there's a lot of stories in the story of Territory, right? There's a lot of people, a lot's going on, and so just expanding on that as well and seeing where that would take us, that'd be really cool.